The lost city of Atlantis, first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato more than 2,300 years ago, is known as one of the oldest and greatest mysteries of the world. According to Plato, the utopian island kingdom existed some 9,000 years before his time and mysteriously disappeared one day. Famed for having been the exhibit of all worldly pleasures in the world, this city is as enigmatic as it is inviting even after years of research. The exact truth about this city has not been found, and that adds even more to all the folklore attached to it. The biggest question that boggles the minds of all scientists is where Atlantis is. The narration suggested that the city is believed to have sunk into the sea after an earthquake or tsunami. According to him, the so-called Atlantis was a large island near the Rock of Gibraltar and consisted of a Poseidon statue, concentric walls and canals. Plato added that the city under the sea should have been somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. However, no technology has revealed any such town on the ocean bed. While some theories suggested that the Atlantis is located in the Mediterranean, off the coast of Spain, few also argued that it could be even under Antarctica. For a long time, the Azores was believed to be the site of the city of Atlantis. However, the new research has revealed a new place, and the scientists are sure that Atlantis can be found in Cadiz, somewhere between the Spain and Morocco waters. The extent of truth in this story is a mystery in itself. Questions like where are Atlantis or whether it even exists for real are still unanswered. But until the truth beneath it can be unraveled entirely, the world will continue speculating about the existence of the greatest city of all times. The fertile and beautiful city of Atlantis, where half god and half human lived, is believed to have been an autonomous region where people grew their food and reared animals. Farmers in the city used to grow crops in the fertile plains on the outskirts with the help of a well-maintained irrigation system. They also built beautiful buildings and other architecture from black and red stone materials. They also had access to rare metals and even alloys like brass made, used crystals extensively for leisure and experimental purposes, and had a lot of free time to play with volcanoes. Other than the legend of the lost city of Atlantis and other fables, the fact about the city remains unknown. Among historians and other researchers, the findings of Edgar Cayce had something different to tell. Edgar Cayce believed in the rising of the lost city once again like the sun rises from the sea. He predicted a new land would appear off the east coast of North America. He also suggested that the souls of many people who lived in Atlantis had been incarnating to America to usher in a new era of enlightened human consciousness. Stories also claim that the original inhabitants of the lost city of Atlantis are believed to be of extraterrestrial origin and reached there about 50,000 years ago from the Lyrian star system. Despite being much taller and fairer than today's average human being, the average lifespan of these people is believed to have been 800 years, making them robust prototypes of the existent human race then. As some claim that the lost city of Atlantis was on Mars or just a colony of an alien civilization, the inhabitants of Atlantis City are believed to possess exceptional powers such as the ability to control the weather and modify volcanic eruptions. Some accounts also mention possessing a device that allowed them to channel energy from time and space. Even though the myth says that the inhabitants of Atlantis City were superior beings, there are some opinions that it is just a fictional representation of a brutal fashion of life. While many still consider the lost city of Atlantis a conspiracy theory, many studies doing the rounds suggest that the fable is based on actual events. Researchers had previously proposed that Atlantis was located on the Greek island of Santorini, the Italian island of Sardinia or Cyprus. However, recent research has shown that the city may be found between Spain and Morocco waters in Cadiz. The region is quite prone to tsunamis, one of the largest ones that occurred in November 1755 and is documented in historical accounts. According to mythological accounts, the city of Atlantis fell as the people became greedy and immoral, which angered the gods, who sent them a night of fire and earthquakes that led to the city being drowned. According to researchers, the cause of its fall was also a terrible earthquake which swallowed the civilization in no time. Plato's writing is the only proof of the existence of such a city. He mentioned that it existed 9,000 years before his own time, and its stories were passed down by artists, poets and writers. According to legend, the lost city of Atlantis was a utopian civilization and a great naval power. It was made of concentric islands separated by wide moats connected by canals that reached its center. The islands were rich in metals and minerals like gold and silver and supported exotic wildlife. As per legend, Plato had 5 pairs of twin sons with Poseidon. The eldest was named Atlas. He later inherited his father's kingdom and became the great king of Atlantis. Will we ever find Atlantis? Let me know in the comment section and subscribe for more content if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.